Okay, now once you get your hands together, what you're going to do now is just put it together like this. Remember, the left hand's just going to roll, go 1, 2, 3, 4. Where the right hand's going to be going 1, 2, 3. Okay? So putting our hands together now with the pedal. Change the pedal after each chord change with the left hand. It's hard to get all this in the camera. Hopefully you understand what I'm doing. Okay, then after you do that, go back, and what you're going to do with the left hand is you're going to come back to the middle note. So instead of going, you're going to go like that. Just like that, okay? So with the right hand, here's how it's going to sound. Okay, once again. Now for the third part, you're going to do that 3 times. When you get to the third part, what you're going to do now is you're going to add a third down in the right hand. So the F sharp and the D. C sharp and E. B and D. A and C sharp. G and B. F sharp and A. G and B. F sharp, A and C sharp, I'm sorry. So it's going to play like this now. 1, 2, 3. 3 and 5 here for the C sharp and E. 3 and B, 3, B and D, 3 and 5. A and C sharp, 3 and 5. To C sharp, G and B, 3 and 5. To the B. F sharp and A. To the A. Back to the G and B. Down to the B. And then right back to the C sharp there. Okay? So once again, watch. So you're right here on the D. This is where you were before. Now, or I'm sorry, the F sharp. So you've got your 3 on D and the F sharp. 2, 3. 2, 3. Sorry, that's my John Deere tractor clock that you're hearing there in the background. Okay, now add your left hand to it. Go very, very slow with the harmony. My bad. Hit the wrong note there. I wanted to go to the A and I went to the B instead. Because I'm trying to watch through this camera as I play it. Now, I'm not going to look at the camera, so just kind of listen. It gets a little confusing trying to watch through the camera as I'm playing. But here I'm going to put the whole thing together. This is the whole second, well actually the beginning part of the song after you do the introduction. It's going to sound like this. Go to the middle note now. There's your harmony. That's all after you've done the intro, okay? It's still kind of hard for me to play with this camera around my neck. Kind of constricts my arms. That's why I hit a couple of bad notes there. So I'm wearing this camera with the strap around my neck as I'm trying to play, and then sometimes I'm trying to watch through the camera. Now, do you have to really do it that many times? No. You can actually, when you get to the second part, you can actually just go... and drop this part, where you come back to the middle note. That's kind of optional. Okay, so why do we add it? Well, whenever you're playing Pachabel's Canon in D, a lot of times people play it for like a graduation party, graduation ceremony, or even for like a wedding, okay? And one time I was actually playing this for a wedding, and I remember the pastor, they wanted the bride to enter at the famous part of the song, which goes... Okay? That's the highlight of the song. That's the middle of the song, the highlight that everyone kind of knows, and they wanted that to be the special part right as the bride's getting ready to enter. And pastor came up, whispered to me, and said, you need to keep the song going for a little bit. Okay? We're still trying to get everyone seated before we can begin the actual procession. So anyways, as he told me that, I kept thinking, well, I can't get to the main part, because once you get to that main part right there, there's no way out of it. Okay, so I just kept thinking, what can I do to kind of keep building the song? So that's why I went back to the middle note here. And you can even repeat that. You can do that more than once, each little section. So when you get to this part right here, and you get to the end of that, you can repeat that. You don't have to go to that middle note yet where you go. And then when you get to that middle note right there, you can repeat that section too, okay? You can turn this into a 4-minute song, or you can turn this into a 10, 15-minute song, okay? So those parts are optional. It's just kind of a good idea to actually know how to do it, okay? So between now and... probably I would say by the end of the month, I would work on that. Seeing what you could do to actually stretch that out onto the second part. This is the second part that I'm teaching you, the song. So this is the main part of the song that everyone knows, which is the beginning after the introduction that I've already taught you. Okay? So take your time with it, and we'll see how you do at your next lesson.